Hi, I'm Daniel from Previous Next, author of Scheduled Transitions, giving you an introduction to scheduled transitions for Drupal 8. Scheduled Transitions is a module allowing you to schedule a specific, previously created revision to move from one state to another. For example, a user may modify a piece of content remaining in draft throughout the edit process. When ready, an editor may schedule a finished draft to be moved from draft to published. Moving on to day-to-day functionality of scheduled transitions. I'm going to create a new node. Keep in mind, though I'm demoing nodes, scheduled transitions work with any revisionable entity type. I'm creating a node in needs review state here and going straight to save. Here I'm sent to the view page for the node I just created. I can now select the scheduled transitions tab. You'll notice a number in the tab. This is the up-to-date count of how many scheduled transitions are pending for this node. Clicking this tab will send me to a list of scheduled transitions for this node. Click the Add Scheduled Transition button. A modal pop-up will display showing a list of all revisions for this node. If translations are enabled, only revisions that apply to this translation will be visible. Click the radio button adjacent to a revision I want to transition to a new state in the future. In this case, this is the needs review revision I just created. A drop-down will appear showing which transitions I can use. Transitions will vary depending on the state of the revision I chose. Content moderation permissions are enforced here, so I, the current user, can only transition if I have permission. Fill in the date and time for when the transition should execute. Depending on which source revision I selected, an additional checkbox may display, prompting me to recreate pending revisions. This feature is useful if, for example, users have created more draft revisions after my draft. Where my draft would be published, a new revision representing the draft after mine would be created after my new published revision. This is so no intermediate draft work is not lost. The checkbox should be left checked if you're not sure what to do. Now click the Schedule button. The modal pop-up will automatically close and the transition list in the background will reload. A message appears at the top of the page confirming creation of the transition. The list here displays scheduled transitions for this node, including information such as the from and to state, the point in time the transition will execute, who created the scheduled transition, and if the user has permission, an option to delete, and a link to view the revision itself. To demonstrate the scheduled transition, I'll run cron from the UI, which will execute pending transitions. Normally cron should be set up to run automatically and regularly, preferably every 5 minutes or so. You'll notice that after the job executes successfully, the transition will delete itself, which removes a row from the transition list. You can check in on which transitions were executed by navigating to the revision list that comes with Drupal. A log message outlines the state change. When I go to the edit form for this node, it shows it as successfully transitioned to a published state. If you granted the permission, users will have the option to see all scheduled transitions for all entities. In the menu, navigate to Content, then Scheduled Transitions. This shows all pending scheduled transitions on the site. The information available here is similar to that displayed on individual entity scheduled transition lists, but with extra link to the relevant entity. This list is also a regular view, so you can customize it if desired. That's everything you need to know about scheduled transitions for Drupal 8. Feedback can be sent to the project issue queue.